What's going on YouTube? This is Alan Brown, aka Billy the Kid, and this is the earliest I've ever recorded a video, but I feel it's necessary because 20 different people inboxed me on Instagram telling me, dude, you need to check out Low End Lobster's video. You need to check that video out now. 20, and I think it only just dropped maybe an hour ago. So let's check out this video. This should be interesting. All right, so this is what we're working with. Fender Gold foil jazz bass. Fender needs to recall this tin foil travesty. Low End Lobster review. That doesn't bode well. Kick that intro. Oh man, I'm gonna have to wake up for this. Okay.
Salutations, crustaceans. I'm Lobster, and today we are going to be reviewing the brand new Fender tinfoil jazz. Let's do this. This is the brand new Fender Gold Foil Jazz, a 60s era tribute with some interesting features. One being a completely misaligned bridge that makes the E string completely unplayable in terms of output. To accompany this misaligned bridge is a lopsided nut to give you this awesome effect where the strings are just all over to the bass side of the neck here. You just have a
What? How did I not know that? Anyway, okay. Let's get it.
huge amount of neck over here, and the string is right up over here.
Okay, I can see it.
You do have adjustable string spacing here, a very nice touch with these groove saddles. However, one thing about these saddles is the bridge has no retention grooves, so when you're adjusting the spacing or the action, the saddles just move around.
I hate that.
It's a mess.
Yeah.
Let's go over the specs of this early April Fool's joke right now.
Ha!
Starting with the body, this is an alder body finished in a sonic blue. And that is accompanied by this torque pickguard that encompasses the gold foil pickup, as well as the volume and tone controls for that pickup, and the input jack. Now, unlike a regular jazz bass, we have a one-piece pickguard that encompasses the control plate. One great upside to this design, though, is you need to kind of remove everything if you want to adjust the neck. Actually, I believe you need to remove the neck entirely if you need to adjust the truss rod. Great! This is awesome.
Yeah.
The pickup here is the aforementioned gold foil pickup. I think it's a nice looking pickup, and it sounds really nice with the A string, the D string, and the G string. Unfortunately, because of the bridge placement, even with the groove saddles to adjust the string spacing all the way this way, we still have barely any output on the E string because the bridge itself is misplaced.
Yeah.
How this got through quality control, I have no idea. What's even better is I am not the only one. Here are some pictures from various examples from a prominent US retailer who offers pictures of the different examples that they have. I'm not going to mention them by name, and I'm pretty sure they're probably going to do something about these bases at this point. And here's a picture from Fender's own website. The base is even angled in a way that would try to, make it look as good as possible, and it's still way off. How did they get away with this? How did this get through QC? This is insane. The way to fix this would be repositioning the bridge, which involves removing the bridge and filling the holes with toothpicks and super glue, drilling new holes, and there you go, and then reattaching the bridge. On top of that, you're going to have a new nut as well, because this nut is very lopsided towards the base side of the neck. Speaking of the neck, let's talk about it now. So we have a maple neck with an ebony fingerboard. This is a 60 style C-shaped neck with a 9.5-inch radius for the fingerboard. We have 20 frets as well as a cream binding around the fingerboard.
Okay.
Honestly, the neck plays very nicely. One big gripe that I have though is the fretwork. It just feels incomplete. The frets
It's a little
themselves are
boxy.
level. I don't get any fret buzz and I'm able to get the action quite low. However, the ends of the frets, like the top corners, aren't really rounded off and kind of sharp.
So I did notice that they are a little bit boxy, but they weren't like sharp like you just said. They you notice them when you slide your hand up and down, and I guess if you do it fast enough, possibly could hurt yourself. But it wasn't noticeable enough for me when I did my review to actually say anything about it. So I kept it pushing and stuff like that. And yes, I do have a review of this bass, and I did not know these were problems that were on the bass. I was just focusing on how it sounded, how it felt, and I did my review. So that one should come out tomorrow. And yeah, we're here now. We are here now. So let's go.
Nothing some time and a fret file can't fix, but for a $1,500 instrument, I would have expected better. And then moving up to
That's
the
fair.
stuff, we have the paint matched facing as well as these 4 Fender lollipop tuners. Now let's go ahead and turn this Fender tinfoil jazz bass around. Around back, we can see pretty much nothing, just like the level of QC that was put into this instrument as a whole. And then we see the standard Fender style 4-screw neck attachment with the Fender branded neck plate. Moving up to the neck, we see the back of this relatively nice neck. And up at the headstock, we see these large footprint, open-geared lollipop tuners. Vintage, yeah. And how much does the Fender Golden Shower Jazz Bass weigh? This particular sample comes in at 9.4 pounds.
Oh.
Relatively well weighted for a vintage style Fender.
Oh god.
But weight doesn't really mean much if it doesn't balance well. And let's see how this bass balances. In the lap, neck dive city. And honestly, while I'm playing it, I find myself fighting the neck a lot. With the strap in the lap, neck dive city. Standing up, it's actually decently balanced. I do feel it tugging on the strap a bit, but it's not to the point where it's just falling down. So on a strap, I think you're going to be okay. However, if you're sitting with this instrument, you're going to be fighting the neck unless you adjust the strap accordingly.
I think the fact that he has a strap that has friction on it is actually helping. If it was a nylon strap, it probably would have been sliding around when he stood up too. It's 9.5 pounds. And I don't know. I'm not making excuses. The stuff that he's noticing, I did not notice. It's a dope shirt though. So let's get back into it.
And how much does the Fender Fool's Gold Foil Jazz Bass cost?
Oh.
These come in at $12.99.
Oh god.
$1,300 US. And this is all you get. You don't get anything. You get this. This is what you get for $1,600 for Fender.
And a cheap gig bag. Okay.
You want to see what it sounds like? Let's do it. It's the thing with the thing.
He's not even saying it's normal. That's funny. Well, you know what's going to be on his best and worst this year.
Thanks. So what we have here is a Fender gold foil pickup. This is a single coil.
Oh god.
We'll get a little bit of single coil on it in a noisy environment. That being said, it's not the noisiest pickup in the world, but it's still going to be there. But instead of going right into how bad the E string is, I'm going to tease you a little bit.
Oh, that is noticeably quieter. Come on, man. Uh,
Let that sink in. I'll wait. I'm genuinely upset by this. So, first I gotta say, I did not buy this bass. This bass was provided to us by friend of the channel, Thakidd, who is a Fender artist and received this bass at no cost to him. I wanted to be sure to disclose that. I am not sponsored by Fender in any way. They did not send me this bass, and I also did not purchase this bass. But that is what it is. And I am really glad neither of us had to spend any money on this because, wow, what a disappointment. I'm going to go through my whole review thing now. Let's go through the different tones, I guess, that we can get. I'll play the riff again, tone 100%, volume 100%.
This alignment aside, that bass actually sounds really thick. It sounds really good. It's a shame that the pickups and the bridge really is in the wrong spot. And the concept of it, you know I love a good P bass. So that is disheartening.
Next, let's take the tone down to about 50%. And then here's the tone all the way down.
You jams, dude. All right. So one thing I actually want to say as I move myself around here is the sound of the bass actually is really nice. Like I really like how this bass sounds, and I like how it feels. I wouldn't give it a 10 out of 10, but I'll definitely give it probably a 7.5, 8 out of 10 as far as feel and sound. Now, quality of how it's set up and stuff like that, I didn't notice it, and Lobster locked on it, but he looks for stuff like that when he's reviewing a bass and stuff. So, he did say he's gonna fix the bridge and all that good stuff, which is dope. I appreciate it, and I'll get it back, and then I guess a second go at it. Like I said, I did do my video before I sent it off to him, so I did not notice that it was misaligned. And how I play, I bend the strings always, so it didn't really affect what I was doing. So that's a on me type of thing that I got to pay attention more in the future. But yeah, let's get back into it.
Let's take the tone back up, and I'm going to show you something real funny. So you can actually make the volume go up when you bend it because it gets closer to the pickup. You bend the other way, right off the neck. This is great. I'm not going to go through all the tone things again. We're going to keep the tone at 100%. Let's play it with the pick.
This is new. Look at him go. The fact he's doing up and down strokes is way better than me. I'm Metallica, just chuck, 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 chuck. Oh, chord at the end.
That away, and let's slap it.
Ooh, sexy. He missed on the last piece. Yeah. Yeah.
Your mind, this quality. This quality is just unheard of. I just never played such a high quality instrument. Thanks, Fender. And finally, let's throw some drums behind the bass before we throw it down the stairs.
Wait a minute. Don't throw my bass down the stairs. I'm concerned. I need to call him. Pretty sure he wouldn't do that. Pretty sure. Okay.
So my final thoughts on the Fender old loyal jazz bass. Honestly, this thing needs to be recalled. The fact that the E string is unplayable and not even sitting above the pickup, and you can see that that's the case even on Fender's own website. This needs to go back. $1,300, and you're getting this? Like, what are you doing, Fender? What are you doing? The neck feels great, the fretwork is okay, minus the ends, which are just kind of sharp, especially when you're playing up and down the neck. It's not the lower ends that are usually poking out. It's not fret poke that's the problem here. The top corners of the frets are just very sharp and need to be rounded out. The quality control on this is just awful. Terrible. By a company like Fender. Like, wow.
That's funny.
So yes, I think Fender needs to recall this instrument. They need to reposition the bridge, cut new nuts on these, and maybe lower that price tag after this whole debacle, because this is shameful. So what am I going to rate the Fender tinfoil tuna fish sandwich? I'm going to rate this bass. No claws.
I knew it. I knew it. This bass is definitely, mark my words, this bass is going to be on the worst bass of 2023 for him. Watch.
But let me know your thoughts about the Fender Toad Boil Jazz Bass.
Toad Boil.
Well, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, everyone. Be sure to like,
Oh,
subscribe,
God.
join our Discord channel, and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about whatever the heck this is. Don't buy it. Don't. And as always, until we group again.
Oh, man. All right, so here's one thing that I've learned about my partner. He don't care. He does not care. He's going to say what he has to say. He's going to mean it. And that's a very enduring trait. That's a very enduring trait. Like I said during the video, I didn't notice anything or look for it. Honestly, I didn't even look for it to be misaligned. I just assumed QAQC would have been done. People signed off on it. So I was like, all right, felt good, sounded good. Swap the strings. All right, let's go. So anyway, I'm going to be having my video come out tomorrow, and I probably should record a disclaimer for it. But, you know, this was funny. This whole thing was hilarious. And shout out to Lobster for getting it done and turning that thing around. And thank you in advance for aligning it and fixing the bridge and stuff. Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna go and take a nap if I possibly can. And I will holler at you, I guess, tomorrow when I drop the video. So till then, I've been Alan Brown, aka Billy the Kid. Y'all be easy. Toad Boil.